There's a difference.
Right. And it lasts probably 10 minutes.
That's good.
Oh, yeah.
I still like to get a different one. You one of those with a white band. What are they? I don't have this modern stuff. What are the new watches?
The new are the smart watches that is pretty much a cell phone on your watch.
Is it?
Yeah. All right. Y'all ready to do this?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to do, I think I got some new exercises, so we're going to hopefully shake things up a bit. But you guys were getting too good at those.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so the first one's called the pump, and it's supposed to be good for your lower back, and it's kind of similar, you know, like we do this one, but this one's just kind of,
You bend a little.
yeah, you bend, and you can bend more
Okay.
or less, depending, but you're kind of just inhale and exhale. And they say this is good for your lower back. Just brings energy to that area. So bending your knees, and your arms up. Kind of be bouncy in your legs to kind of get that momentum. All right. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, 1. All right. Does that make you dizzy?
Yeah.
Whew, that wake you up.
See?
Now let's do spinal cord breathing. We do this one a lot. We inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. But now let's go to your left. Inhale and then exhale to your left. Inhale and then exhale to the center. Okay, now go to the right. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the center. So it's kind of, we're squeezing our organs. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and center. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and center. Okay, to the left. Inhale. Exhale, inhale, center. And let's try to slow down a little bit and take deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and to the center. And notice how when we're doing it to the sides, like how that feels, because your legs are still forward, so you're kind of twisting. And you're squeezing your organs inside your body, so it gives them a massage. Our organs on the inside, they kind of are supposed to be able to glide and rub up against each other, and they're really important, right? We can live without an arm or a finger, and a few organs we can live without. Just a couple. Appendix, gallbladder. I don't have one of those.
My kidney.
All right. So that's doing it to the side. And then I thought we could do a little umpire stretch. So we did this one the other day. Yeah, wide stance, knees are bent, hands are on your thighs, and then you push off. So I'm going to the left, and I'm pushing off with my right hand to kind of get that twist. And this one, again, you can modify based on your back, you know, how much you want to push off. Then you come in the center, inhale, and then exhale, push off, and look to the left, or right. Okay. Breathe in it a couple times. while you're pushed over. See if you can add to it, or you need to back off. Just check in. Okay, come into the center. Take a nice deep breath, and then exhale to the left. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the right. Whew, that feels good. And while we're in that position, if it doesn't feel right to you, keep it pretty small. You can keep it kind of small. Or you can start going a little bit bigger. Maybe try going slower. Maybe faster. And you're just pendulating your arms. So you're getting that twist in your shoulders. Kind of clearing up that spot between your shoulder blades. All right, slow it down. Slow it down. Busy again? Come on. How's that? Okay. So one thing about Qigong or Tai Chi too, is sometimes your feet might start getting hot, or like your feet start kind of hurting. And a lot of the moves, there's a rocking motion from heels to toes. And so, we kind of did this before with our chin going out, and we roll up. And like I'm more on my heels, and then when my chin goes forward, I'm more on my toes. And let's just practice trying to roll our back one vertebra at a time. So we're kind of bending our knees and coming up. And notice if you can put your attention on your feet. If you notice that heel to toe rocking. And you don't even have to take up your heels or toes. They're still on the ground. It's just more of like a weight shift. The weight goes into the heels, into the toes. We can add some arms. So when we go back into our heels, the arms come out, we're kind of like a C, right? And then when we stand up, our arms twist in, and we're a little bit more on our toes, right? Exhale. Inhale, bring it in. Rocking on our heels to our toes. Inhale. Heel, toes. Heels, toes. Hips go back when the arms go out. Inhale. Everything kind of stand up straighter. And let's do it a little lower. We're doing it at they call this the dantian, kind of the lower belly, below your belly button. Inhale. This is our balance point. This is kind of where all movement could generate from. This is like our center. Exhale and inhale to our center. And we're practicing our rocking from heel to toe, just kind of feeling it. Maybe you have to make it pronounced and then back off, but just try to get that feeling of heel to toe. Even though nothing's raising up, I'm not going like that.
Okay.
I'm just, yeah.
It has to go a little bit or I get confused.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, now come up a little to your solar plexus. That's up here, kind of below your heart. Inhale and exhale. And after you've concentrated for a while, let it go and just feel in your body and see, just relax into it. And then up into your heart. Back down into your solar plexus. And then further down into your dantian. Alright. Shake that out a little bit. Alright. Welcome. Alright. Let's shake it out a little bit and then I'm going to teach you a balance pose. Take a deep breath in your belly. And actually, since we worked on the organs, I'm going to teach you the sounds and the light of the different organs in Chinese medicine. So first we have our lungs, which is a zzz sound. And this is if you have any congestion, it's good, you can do this. And the color is white light. So inhale. Do it one more time. Imagine white light. Next, we go from lungs to kidneys, blue, and you say chew, chew, chew. So inhale. Chew, 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 chew. Bright blue light. Chew, 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 chew. We go from there to liver, which is on your right side, and it's the color's green, and we say shh, like the librarian, right? Inhale. Shh. Nice green foresty color. From the liver, we go to our heart, which is bright red, and it's ha, ha. And then we go to our spleen, our stomach spleen, and it's yellow, and it's like, kind of like you're burping. Okay. Inhale. And then the triple warmer is all of it together. It's like tuning up, and it's like a purple violet. Okay. Inhale. He. buddy. Check in. See how that feels. That feels good. Okay, it's like a tune-up. All right. Now we're gonna do a balance move, and it's a little hard. So I encourage you to maybe sit, take it easy, modify, hold a chair, and also keep it light within yourself. That this is just something we're practicing, and if anything, if it's too much, just practice the rooster stands on one leg. It's kind of similar. So it's called Dragonfly Kisses the Pond. And I just love this one when I look. And you don't do this. That's just me getting excited. So you start with your hands facing up.
Okay.
And I'm going over onto my right leg, and as I'm doing that, I'm like, just taking that same leg with the knee up, and the opposite arm is going behind you. Okay, so that's the first move as you start, and you inhale. See?
You need a chair.
Yeah, you need a chair. So inhale up, and then when you're up, then you have to stay up, which is great practice. You put your toe back down like a dragonfly. You know how they just barely touch? So try to barely touch your toe. Then you come back up, and then your foot's back down. Okay? So for your right side, you put your weight on your left. That right arm and right knee come out at the same time, and the left hand's behind you. Then you come back around, you tap your toe, and you're kind of making that circle. Then they come back off the pond, and then it's like another circle, and you're back down. Okay? It's hard. Okay?
It's not the left foot.
Yeah, so your left. So your hands are like this. When my knee's coming up, I take that top hand down and around while this hand's coming up. You got your knee up. You tap it down while this back hand comes. I like to think like a moon or a circle. Then that bottom hand comes back up. Your top hand goes back behind you, and a big circle while you're coming back. Okay? See, it's hard, huh? Okay, put your weight in your left. The right hand and knee comes up. The back hand comes down. You tap. You come back up. And you come around. Okay. Shake that out. It's hard. You can do this one too if you really want to get in some balance practice and that one's too much. And if others want to keep trying. Again, let's do, what's that, right? So weights in the right. Left's coming up. Try to stay up. Tap it down. Try to do a light tap. Come back up. And sometimes I like to do this. But that's not the pose, but I just like to. Right, up. Okay. Tap. Back up. And one. That's not a dragonfly. Someone has to smash the dragonfly. Yeah. Okay, a mosquito. Okay. And okay. I like it that way too. Okay. Okay. Tap. Back up. And move. Like a sumo wrestler, right? Move. Back up. And move. I think it's fun to practice the tapping and coming back up. Okay. Whew, shake that out. That's a good hard one. I've got to clear that out. That's hard one. All right. So while we're in the pond, let's imagine it got dark and now we're collecting fireflies in our lantern, okay? So you take one hand at your belly, one hand on top. And this pose, really we're going to be practicing doing a figure 8 with our hips. So our feet are spread wide. Maybe it helps to go a little wide, okay? And you know, I was thinking about this, when you're shifting weight from side to side, push off that leg, right? Push, and it fills up the other side. And then your hips are going like that, right? And then our hands are like lantern. And we're going to switch, when we come over here, so we kind of have to go a little slower. I was just going, but when we come over to one side, we switch our hands. Okay? And then come back around to your other side and switch your hands. We're gathering up lantern fireflies. And I'm going to let you guys just really relax in this pose, and I'll stop saying stuff. And actually, if you want to think about it, maybe on each side you're on, think of something you're grateful for. Put it in the lantern. And then sometimes when we're filled up with gratitude, we can share that kindness with other people. So let's all try to think of things we're grateful for while we're doing this pose, if you want. Three more big gratitudes. Okay. And then let's take that, maybe joy, if that helped lighten your heart a little bit. We're going to do fireworks and share that out. So our feet are still kind of wide, and it's kind of like this, but we're keeping our hands still, right? And then our hands are going to come up. It's like this movement's making our hands come up. They kind of cover your face. You stop a little. This is the inhale, and then exhale. And then we are doing sparkle fingers because it's fireworks, right? Okay? So that's fireworks. So we're sharing our gratitude, our kindness. Inhale. When you're ready for the exhale, shoot fireworks.
This is fun.
Yeah, that's fun. Inhale. Get your fireworks ready. All right. Okay. We'll do pulling down the heavens, and we'll do it this way too, but it's hand over hands in front of your body. So we can think of inhale, maybe just know that the energy you're collecting knows what to do, and just ask it to go to spots in your body that might need extra healing, extra help, love. So inhale. You can think of golden light or rainbow of light coming in you. Going into the cells, all those cells that do so much for us without our intervention at all. Now, when you get to your waist, we're gonna cinch it. Any extra energy is gonna go into our dantian for us, for our whole day, whenever we need it. Inhale, and you take your fingers like okay signs and cinch, like you're cinching a belt. This time, let's just put our hands over our belly button. We can notch it at our thumbs and do seaweed in the ocean. Imagine roots coming out of the bottom of your feet, going into the earth. Let your body rock and sway how it feels like it needs to. Take another deep breath. Sigh. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much. All right.
Okay, then we're ready for our shirts.
Oh, yeah.